Okay, so we lost one soldier in the battlefield. Kyrie Irving caved into the pressure and apologized to science teachers for basically asking questions about our most deeply and intimately held dogmas, like the Earth being a sphere. You might say, but that's not dogma, that's science. Well, there might be science to prove the globe, but 95% of people who think they live on a globe have no clue about the science behind it. So it's a dogma. It's the biggest religion. So here we have Lil Pump. You may recognize him from this recent music video with Kanye West. Apparently they've been hanging out a lot. You got to be careful when you hang around Kanye West too long. You start getting a little bold. You start feeling like a slave who just took the shackles off his neck. And you start to say things that are actually on your mind. Like what Lil Pump said on Twitter just last night. The earth is flat in all caps. And I believe he also retweeted it again a few hours later. Retweeted his own tweet. So the earth is flat, says Lil Pump, Kanye West, little colleague or whatever the hell you call it. And so who knows? Could it be just a silly troll? It could be, but we'll have to wait and see. Here's what I do know with absolute certainty. What I do know is this. Colin Kaepernick came out and reasserted white supremacy by clamoring like a mantra, repeating over and over again that black people are oppressed by the big, bad, evil white man. And he got a multi-million-dollar contract with Nike. Kyrie Irving, on the other hand, comes out, says the earth is flat, and he's pressured into apologizing. Now let's just make something clear here. Colin Kaepernick is not brave. Literally, what Colin Kaepernick is doing is he is a shill for the establishment. He is pretending to be a victim because that's exactly what the white liberal supremacist elite want you to think. They want you to believe, the racist white liberals want you to believe that white people rule you because it keeps black people in a victim mentality and it keeps them making excuses for bad behavior because, well, I'm oppressed. So, it's like what Chris Rock said. It's like Chris Rock said in an old stand-up bit. It's like you're patting yourself on the back for doing literally nothing. Chris Rock says something like, well, I'll take care of my kids. And Chris Rock goes, you're supposed to, you dumb motherfucker. So it's easy. This is how the white liberal supremacist matrix works to oppress black people. When you believe that you're oppressed, when you're black and you believe Colin Kaepernick, because Colin Kaepernick says white people rule you, just taking care of your kids is enough in your mind because, hey, I'm oppressed. I'm already fighting uphill battle against white supremacy holding me back. So even if I just accomplish a little bit, I'm technically accomplishing a lot because, look, I'm being held back. This is how white liberal supremacy works to oppress black people. When you believe you're oppressed, you think that merely existing is a great triumph. So you don't strive higher. You don't strive higher. That's how the white liberal matrix works. And it's very deceptive. It's kind of like the globe. The globe is such a deceptive object. The way that it can look and feel flat and stationary, but it also just works just well enough to be a globe at the same time. It's like Neil deGrasse Tyson says, it's just enough, quote, wiggle room for both the flat and the globe to work at the same time. So here you have Kyrie Irving saying the earth is flat, and he gets pressured into apologizing. So my question is this: if Nike, they're all fighting for what's right, and Colin Kaepernick comes out and he's fighting for what's right, and yeah, go fight the system. Yeah, we're brave. We're brave, and look, Nike supports bravery. They gave me $1 million. Yeah. If we're gonna come out and say that athletes should be pat on the back and supported and encouraged to just do it and say what you mean and believe in something, why the double standard? Why can't Kyrie Irving believe what he wants to believe? Okay, is the corporate establishment really encouraging us to believe in whatever we want and to stand up and fight? No. Only if you're reasserting the white liberal supremacist matrix by like a mantra, repeating it every day. White supremacy, white supremacy. It's like you're conjuring up. You're literally conjuring up white supremacy when you focus on it and you say it over and over and over, and it becomes a victim complex. And you use that as a crutch to justify not striving higher. Because you're already getting by. Getting by is tough enough with the white man holding me back. So it's so difficult. And that's how it works. It's a victim mentality. The victim mentality is how this pernicious disease works. So that's what I do know. So whether or not Lil Pump is being legit or if he's just trolling, well, maybe we'll have to see. When you spend too much time around Kanye West, you start to get bold. You start to get excited. So we're going to see what ends up happening. But I do know is that the globe is a white atheist construct. It's a white atheist concoction. Okay, guys, well, that's all I had to say for today. Here's what I do know. The earth is absolutely cat. The earth is cat. Okay, flat, globe, we can debate it for eternity, but it's absolutely cat. Links to these amazing shirts are right down there in the description. Just click it. Get one for yourself. Speaking of Kanye West, Trump, Kanye, finally someone with balls, t-shirts. Fitting, very fitting, after Kanye's SNL rant, obliterating the white liberal cast of that show. Truly, truly glorious moment. Trump, Kanye 2020, finally someone with balls. Another great shirt right down there in the description below. Click the link, get one for yourself. This one will trigger. This one will trigger. This one will trigger any liberal you come across in public. Their brains will explode. Oh my God, Trump's a white supremacist, but wait, you have a black guy next to him on your shirt, and that black guy supports Trump, so what the... And their brains will short circuit. Thank you guys for watching. The links below. We'll keep in touch.
Fight back against YouTube censorship by supporting me on Patreon. You'll also get access to exclusive, never-before-seen videos and other perks like monthly Google Hangouts with me, free books and t-shirts, and more.